Taurus, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. Today I'm here to do your reading for the week of February 19th through the 25th. We're going to take a look at your overall general energy, what you may not see coming, and get some important advice from Spirit. Thank you for tuning in, for sharing this space with me today. We're going to pull your tarot messages in, but before I discuss what the spread starts to reveal, we're going to go into some pre-shuffled oracle messages, okay? Definitely starting a new cycle, Taurus, and a new beginning. Really feeling supported by your community. There's a lot of new things ahead that I picked up on your oracle messages. But let's first pull these energies in. Thank you, Spirit, for presiding over this reading for Taurus today. All right, let's see, Taurus. All right, going through some pain this week, trying to move forward. Got the sun coming out in the near future. Conserve your energy, Taurus. You're stronger than you know. All right. We'll get to that in a moment. But let's first start talking about, I need to get my glasses on so I can make sure I get this in the viewfinder. Community. This is the card of the Ancient Forest. You know what? Leo got this card. The first card they got, I believe, was this card. So you may be dealing with a Leo or have Leo placements. You might want to check out the Leo reading. Community. So you know what? When you think about trees and ancient forests, all of those roots underground is an interconnected web of communication where nutrients are shared. It's like, when you're tired, you lean on the support, right, of your friends, your family. So this is about really leaning on the people around you for necessary support, right? And you may have support around you that you're not even consciously aware of in the non-physical realm. This is your guardians, your ancestors, your angels. They're all there for you, always, okay? And that energy is available for you to tap into it. So this is the card of remembering that you have people by your side that believe in you, that love you, that stand strong beside you, okay? And they're only a thought away. So it looks like you're going through a little bit of heart pain, and you're opening up into a new beginning. And it's really important that you lean on the community. This rainbow is, it's the darkest before the dawn. And after every storm, we have rainbows that appear. So just know that if you've been going through a recent storm, your community is around you, okay, to support you. And the second card we have is the card of new beginnings, okay? This is the card of the radiant sunrise, all right? The sun is the most profound symbol of life. I mean, what's amazing about the sun itself is you can fit 1 million Earths inside the sun. That is freaking ginormous. Like, think about that. 1 million Earths fit inside the sun. That's how immense the sun is and how important it is in our lives. So as you can see, this radiant sunrise is symbolic of your life expanding in profound and wondrous ways that new experiences and ideas are emerging this week that I think will take you by surprise. And it could come from when you were actually communicating with your friends, with your community, and going, wow, maybe this is the time to start that new project, right? Maybe this is the time to give birth to that idea, right? To really put my energy into it. So this card is also symbolic of good fortune awaiting you, okay? And that there's a glow going on that can be seen and felt by everybody around you, all right? So take advantage of this week. You're going to be glowing, especially around with the people around you, okay? Like I said, the overall general energy is sometimes when we go through a painful time in our lives, we end up really leaning into us, right? Whenever we are going through any kind of heartache, that opportunity to really lean into our true natures comes alive, doesn't it? Okay? So as you can see, she's holding on to a rose, swords piercing the rose. So you could have had some sort of recent heartbreak or something that hurt you in love that you're carrying right now and trying to move forward and finding happiness yet again. Yet again, the sun will rise. All right, let's see. Let's clarify these energies as you are moving forward. Maybe through a difficult time in your life, right? Looking forward to a new beginning. Leaning on your people, Taurus. What is this heart eight? What is going on here? Ooh, Emperor, Queen of Cups, Six of Swords. You could have your back turned towards somebody you love right now because you've had a recent spat. You could be wanting to move away from somebody that you still have a lot of love for, but it's almost as though they have too much authority in your life. You could just be pulling back your energy and just saying, you know what, I need to focus on my own stuff, okay? This person, the way they're showing up is hurting me. That's what I'm getting overall. I don't know if it's an ending per se. It's just they're hurting you. And it's like your heart just gives and gives and gives. And they take and take and take. And you're like, that's enough. You're manifesting, moving forward, regaining your speed, regaining your footing. You know, this Chariot, he's moving without any wheels. That's how fast it's moving. So you're wanting, I think you've been in a period of stagnation. And you're like, I'm ready for something new, Jenna. I'm ready for something new. All right. What's this opportunity this week? The Moon, the Knight of Swords. You are. That's fast-moving energy. You want justice. You're like, this is unfair. I've been hiding away how I feel for too long. Now I need to start. This is about speaking up without hesitation, Taurus. It's time to speak up and speak out about the things that will bring balance back to this connection, okay? I think this week you're going to start speaking and expressing, and it's going to get the energy moving, okay? And what may surprise you is it's going to get moving towards happiness, okay? But the challenge here is, what is it that you're clinging to? What is it you're clinging to? Oh, all right. Either this is transformation, or maybe there has been some sort of ending because someone is just, it's my way or the highway, and you said, that's not the highway I'm traveling on. Nope. What's this Four of Pentacles? Yes, and yes, and yes. You want stability. I think you're saying no to anything that isn't bringing you stability because you have a right to shine. I mean, look at that. You have a right to shine with this radiant sunrise and this rainbow. Here it is. You were like, I am on top of the world. I don't need to have anything in my life that isn't going to bring me stability. You're so stable, Taurus. I do believe that you want to hold on to your stability, and you're blocking out anything that stands in the way. And the challenge is blocking out anything that stands in your way. If you've got a boss that's driving you crazy and it's like you're coming home every day feeling drained, you're like, that's enough. This week it's coming to a head, and I think you're starting to address it. You're starting to speak up about it, and you're starting to create change. Whatever we hold within, it's only a matter of time before it has to come out into the light of day, okay? And I do believe you've got people around you that are there to help offer their guidance, their advice, their support, but you got to start opening up, okay? You will have victory here, but this is about holding on to what you value and releasing what isn't serving you, okay? Stability is on your mind here. You're trying to come back into balance between the energy you give to another and what you're receiving, okay? I think you're going to be speaking out this week, and you might see some significant changes going on because of that. Yeah, I think you're making a decision about making some changes in some dynamic in your life where someone has had a little bit more power over you it doesn't feel good to you. Let me just put it that way. The way this person has been in control. And now in the immediate future, we have the Three of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you're recognizing what needs to change in order to bring more stability in a connection, to be on the same page. I think in the near future, you're going to be feeling like, okay, we're on the same page. I'm glad I spoke up. They did hear me. They did validate me. I can't keep what I really think and feel deep down, inside. And I think that whatever that has been unstable in your life is now starting to even out in the near future because both of you are willing to put the amount of energy in order to make the situation happy. Okay, and that requires the right amount of effort, whether this is you trying to do some repair work at work after maybe you had a really rough conversation with someone in a position of authority over you, and you're just like, ouch. And now you're trying to move through that and release it and open up and give what needs to be given in something that needs to stabilize. I do believe this has more to do with your work environment. You might have these emerging new ideas and you're trying to move forward with them, trying to come back into balance, trying to fight for your own voice to be heard on your team or in your work environment, and going up against an authoritative edge and just being like, man, why can't I get anywhere? So this is that struggle, right? To feel contentment and happiness in our progression in our work lives and bringing stability back, okay? I think overall you are going to be recognized this week. You might be getting some sort of promotion, and maybe you've been trying to be like, hey, is anyone noticing how hard I'm working over here? Like, I'm putting all my effort into this, and like, hello. So I feel like you're going to be like seen and recognized this week for something on the level of your achievements where you may have been feeling taken for granted in your work environment. It's like been eating away at you. Yeah, I think something's moving fast. And I think this is going to be a huge boost of confidence for you out there, Taurus, in the world and whatever you're creating. And if you're your own boss, right, and you're like, I am an entrepreneur and I put my heart and soul into this, but something is not quite working this week in this arena, I need more help. You're calling in more help, okay? You're investing wisely in bringing more stability back into your business, okay? But this is about moving forward and making the proper decisions and not staying in the fog, right? And the challenge is to say no to what needs to be said no to, and holding on to what you need to hold on to in order to create more stability, okay? A lot of this has to do with your work life, all right? I do believe you're putting a lot of work in a new beginning. This might be laying the groundwork for a brand new business idea and those important decisions that you have to make that will ultimately bring the monetary satisfaction that you seek in this business, okay? And I understand that. This is a, you might be like, I've had it. I'm going to do my own thing. This could be you taking a pivot this week and saying, I'm ready to start my own thing on the side because I know that this isn't sustainable what I'm doing right now, okay? A lot of you are trying new ideas to monetize other avenues that will allow you to be more independent, Taurus. Strength. Yeah, this is about practicing wisdom in your business dealings with others and fighting off the competition. I do believe if you're in a very competitive business or work environment, you are seeing clarity and practicing wisdom and really gaining a lot of confidence in a new arena. What you don't see coming is you're going to be really successful as long as you make wise decisions and you cut out the people that aren't playing by the rules, or because we have law and order here, or on the same team that have the same vision. You may be hiring and firing people this week, and it's not very pleasant. Some of you, this has to do with finding clarity and regaining your confidence because you're willing to finally speak out, okay? Whether this is in a love bond or in a work bond, you are standing up for yourself, Taurus, and I love seeing this. You're like, you know what? Take no prisoners. I'm going after it with gusto because you've been in conflict with something in your life, and this week you're like, you know what? It's time to make a change. I'm ready to move beyond this work environment or this spat with this person. We need to like kumbaya over here and, you know, find some sort of middle ground. That's what I'm getting. I keep getting middle path, middle path, middle path. What's the middle path that you can take this week, Taurus, to launch something brand new in your life for you? Advice from Spirit. Yeah, you got a vision and you have clarity. And I think you've been sitting on it long enough, Taurus. This week is your green light to go after anything that you have a vision. You got the world. The world is your oyster. What is it that you mostly desire? You were wrapping up a cycle of the old, really planting your wand in the new, okay? With the clarity of truth in front of you and the insight of a lot of inner growth, you know exactly what you're trying to do. This week, you're like, I'm starting it. I am laying the foundation. I am going to plan how to do this, and I'm going to execute. This is beyond the planning and into the execution, okay, of emerging ideas, right, in a new beginning, bringing in the community around you that will help support you in this new endeavor, okay? I see great success. Keep moving forward. It's going to make you happy, okay? All right. Take care, Taurus.